Yes, back again, FamZone TV. We're here, consistently here now, man. What's going on, people? What's happening?
Mm.
Active,
Eh.
man. They are, man.
Oh, yeah, I said dangles.
Was it a good
Last
day?
time I come on, Arsenal got a little draw. You weren't happy last time man was on, Joss. I see you
Last time
smiling
man was-
today.
Yeah, no,
Smiling.
man's a bit more. It's a bit more understandable today. You get me? Man's not gonna go overboard though. I'm seeing a lot of.
Understand? Oh no, wait. What's understandable mean? What's that mean?
I'm seeing a lot
Understandable.
of excited Arsenal fans online right now.
Wait, did you see Igel?
No.
No.
Oh my gosh,
What's he saying?
Igel's doing Igel stuff again.
Getting
Doing that
excited.
Where do you see it? What on his stream? What, do you have a stream?
I had to put a comment in. I saw the last 5 minutes of it. You know, it's like he couldn't just have Arsenal win. He said, "Oh, Liverpool lucky, soft penalty. He wasn't given this, that, and that." He didn't talk about Arsenal. He just went into Liverpool. He said, "Oh, Liverpool went a better." I was thinking, Miguel, you didn't watch. You could not have watched the game. He just went in on Liverpool, and I was thinking, rotted, man. Be happy Arsenal won, man. He had a good, reasonable Liverpool fan on it as well, who was giving him the argument back. But Miguel sometimes I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. But I hear it though.
What do you think of the Arsenal game? Do you watch the game?
Of course I did.
What do you think?
Of course I did. Bro, they just bopped Man City. Easy. But I knew it was gonna be that. Like Arsenal's midfield is too solid for Man.
But I don't think it's a midfield.
But bro, there's no structure there for Man City. They just
Man City gave them 3 goals early. The first 3 goals.
Bro, it was hollow. Hollow. Man City are hollow, bro. If you got no one that can compete in that midfield, that's where Arsenal are the strongest. They just took hold of that game and said, yeah, just know them ones when you're fighting a little guy, you just put your hand on the top of his head, pause, and just hold him away and just slap him up. That's what they were doing, bro.
Bro, like honestly, for a large period, like not even a large period of the game, I think Arsenal scored too early, slightly. Then they sat back a little bit. Then let Man City sort of just play their little football. You get me? But weren't like a big threat. But for a little period, Man City were playing a little bit better than Arsenal.
Yeah, for a little period, bro. But
I don't know if they're playing. I don't know if they're playing
threatening.
No, I don't know if they were playing a bit better.
Come on, Haaland.
It wasn't threatening though, bro. It wasn't threatening. It wasn't like.
But Arsenal weren't being a threat for a while. For me,
because they laid off. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you can't say we didn't want a threat. We was a threat for the whole game, bro.
No,
I'm saying you
like
laid off for a while.
But when you man scored early, you would say that to Man City, let me see what you got now, innit? But I think it was more of a tactical game with Arteta.
Yeah, but don't forget, Havertz missed a glaringly obvious chance.
Yeah, but that come from I'm saying your first 3 goals, they come from basically like Man City mistakes. But you got to made the mistakes.
No, you're forgetting that Martinelli had a goal offside.
Yeah,
no, you're forgetting the game. You're forgetting the game.
Martinelli's silly offside, man. He loves that.
What before the first goal?
No, the second. After the first goal, he went
Martinelli scored, didn't it?
Well off. That's what Martinelli does, though. He's always offside in crucial opportunities.
Yeah, but my point was that game was as comfortable as you're going to get in a football match.
Of course,
it was.
Like, they were good on they had a period. Even if they had scored at any point, we would have been able to turn it up another level. You get it?
That's what happened. Yeah, they scored and you scored straight back. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, we was able to. They didn't have no midfield. Our midfield dominated the game, like in terms of like getting the ball and carving them open. Like they had more possession at one point where we were sitting back because we were sitting back. After a while, I was sitting back thinking, why are we sitting back? And they had the ball for a lot of time, a lot of the game, and couldn't. But I didn't. Normally, like in the first game when we played them at the Etihad, they had the same amount of the ball, but it was a different type of game. Like we were like holding on and having to defend for real, and they had carving us open a bit and good defensive performance. But today it wasn't. It weren't really like that.
It wasn't like that at all. What I watched there, I just see like you scored early. You went a bit back. You not went back, but you retreated a bit. Man City had the ball, done nothing with it, got their goal, and then you realized, hold on, what's going on here? What are we doing? Went and scored back, and then took over the game. And Man City didn't look like a threat at all. At all. Not even like I said, their midfield is hollow. It is so.
The defense is a choke.
Yeah, I know, but the midfield is hollow, bro.
even the goal. When what's his name? Skelly. What's his name? Skelly. The young buck.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper should have saved that.
Goalkeeper's crap.
He got his whole hand on the
goalkeeper's
ball and
crap.
put it in the top bins.
He's a crap goalkeeper, bro. I don't know why.
John Stones comes out, faces man up, blocks the ball, but the ball hits you in your back. How? Like, you get me? Them 3 goals, but after about 65,
Even when Neri's goal, he should have saved.
after about
Bro,
65.
Even when Neri's goal, we should have
But
saved
the pass,
Bro.
but the play, but the way you lot were playing at that point, you deserve to score that. And not that you didn't deserve to score the other goals, but after like 70 minutes, you man started to put your foot on them man's neck. I like that a lot still.
But
Yeah,
the thing
because we
is,
got comfortable because they got no defense. You know what I'm saying? But they got no defense. But I think also some of their players, like when I'm looking at it, their January signings, some of them are real panic buys as well. Like Mamush is good, and them are good players, but it's not like
you don't buy him in January.
they move the needle as much as I realize.
Bro, them sort of players you don't buy them midway through the season, man. Like, give them a little preseason, get them up to speed. You just think you're gonna come here and save your season? No chance. No.
Bro, Timber. I told you lot already. Anyone that plays against Timber gets locked up. I told man that already.
I know Timber's a good player, bro. I know he's a good player.
Anyone that plays against Timber gets locked up. I'm yet to see anyone get the better of him.
Even Skelly, he looks mad. I like him still. Slightly, he was my man in the match today. I see your thing.
Party.
I know that party.
No, party's boring. I've had enough of giving party man.
Party does
party. But you know what it is?
Don't you dare.
That's
you're
who
gonna
Dean
say
wants.
something. Don't you dare.
What?
Don't you dare. He's gonna say Party's the best midfielder in the Premiership. No, he's not.
No.
I say so. Who? Gravenberch?
Of course it is.
No, he's the Party's the best DM in the Prem. He is the best DM.
Yeah, of course the best DM. But best
Yeah,
midfielder
the best
in the
DM in the Prem. But my thing is, all these Caicedo and Lavia shots have all gone down the window.
No, he's Party. He's Party.
Better than Rice and all that. Party dominated the whole game today.
That's my player.
Like,
Party's the player I wanted.
I need to call him Uncle Party, bro.
He dominated the whole game, bro. He dominated the whole game. Like we got a base now. That base that we've got of that back line, that keeper, because the keeper was brilliant again. That back line, that keeper, and the midfield, that base. If we get a couple of star boys up top, big problem for people.
You know what kills it, yeah? See, when you're talking about your goalkeeper, yeah? That's the same thing I said about my keeper yesterday. That's the first time I've seen Alisson. Like, this is the Alisson I remember.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's been conceding goals. None of the goals are his fault. But yesterday, the first time I said, yeah, Alisson's back.
He put in work.
That's the first time I've seen Alisson back, bro. Like, because I'm not saying the goals are his fault in other games, but that looked like Alisson. Like, today, your goalkeeper stood up when he had to be stood up. Not like he was getting peppered, but he dealt with everything that he had to be dealt with. Like, but sometimes it's easy not to be in a game. One shot, it's a goal. It's easy to play at that point.
He had a couple of brilliant saves, but not only a couple of brilliant saves. It's like he doesn't get involved in the match. I think that not getting involved in the match, when it oozes that confidence through the team, I think people don't realize how important that is. Because the way we play really risky triangles at the back. You know what I'm saying? To try and draw their attackers out. And if you're not a calm head doing that, it's not going to work. You're going to have days where you're panicky. You know what I'm saying? And that's why take Ramsdale out, get that David Raya in has proven to be gold dust, because he's changed everything for our centre backs.
I didn't know he was that good, you know. I didn't know when you got him.
Oh, he's up there with the best keepers in the league right now. Simple.
Yeah, of course he is. He's second best goalkeeper in the league. Second best.
Who's first?
Alisson, obviously. Obviously.
It's not obvious.
I can't believe you're sitting there in shock.
It's not obvious.
He's got to do something first.
It's obvious, bro.
No, Alisson's got the history behind him. I'm talking about not a form thing. You're saying just in general. Yeah, Alisson's better.
I'm saying in general. Yeah, I'm not talking form.
Yeah. In general, he's better. Yeah, definitely.
Alisson's just getting back from injury, and like he's starting to see Alisson again. Like last few games, I hear it, but yesterday that's Alisson I know. You get me? But yeah, Raya, I didn't see it when you first bought him. I thought, hold on. When I started seeing him more, I thought, hold on, this guy's a serious keeper. Because I never knew he was that good. Never knew that. You get me? It's like, what have I been watching? Obviously, now I'm seeing him at Arsenal, and I'm thinking, this guy is serious. He's a proper keeper. I never knew that, bro. I didn't know who was the difference between him and Sanchez when they were at the clubs. I didn't know. It's only when he went to Arsenal, I thought, okay, this guy's a bit serious. You get me? But yeah, man, it's the one thing about this now, yeah. Arsenal has put the pressure back on us again. Like they've said, all right, cool. You won your game yesterday. Look what we've done. Yeah, look what we've done. We ain't just won.
But the next games as well are key because you got Everton in the week, but your next league game after that is City.
I know, bro.
Do you get it?
I know.
And we've got Leicester.
It's a mess.
So man have to make sure, and City are not going to be happy about what happened today. They're going to come
out and both our games are away.
No,
We're just playing away games right now. Everton away.
I still think you'll beat up City though.
And City away.
We got City at the Etihad.
Yeah, we're going to play them at home.
You got them next week.
And they're going to be pissed. Pep's going to do something.
It's just like, oh, bro.
I'm not scared of City like that, bro.
You're not?
No, it's different. It's different,
man.
It's different.
This guy is just...
We don't really win there, bro. When do we win there?
But when do City ever lose like they've been? This is a whole different City this year. I'm not worried about it. I'm just looking at it for what it is. All that history stuff sometimes goes out the window, bro.
Hopefully,
like you get me.
No, on the real one, we should go there.
I feel like they're gonna come firing. I feel like they're gonna come for you, lot, though, man.
What I see today, we should beat them. We should beat them.
What I thought all season.
You will beat them.
We've been saying that.
You will beat them, man.
Even
if you don't beat them, it's going to be very hard for them to beat you.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. It's going to be real hard for them to beat you still.
Hope that goalkeeper's in goal. Hope that crap goalkeeper's in goal.
Like Edison will be back. Edison's back next game.
Oh, what was wrong with him?
Is that for one game? I don't know why. Is that for one game?
Oh, I thought he just got dropped. I didn't know. You know, City's. I know the managers like sometimes.
Even that, Dean, the Everton game's looking harder than the City game to me right now.
Well, I don't like playing Everton, Moyes. I don't like
they're
it.
Winning.
There's no Calvert-Lewin though.
Huh?
No, don't forget Calvert-Lewin.
They won 3-0 yesterday. They're
4-0.
4-0.
This Beto guy, Okay, Beto's he's a striker now. Okay, you can score goals now. Okay.
He needed a bit of Moyes. A little bit of Moyes in my life.
Crazy though. My son said, "Look at Bob Marley." Tyler said, "Look at Bob Marley." Crazy.
Yeah, he looks like Ziggy or one of them, man. He looks like A Marley. He looks like A Marley.
He's like Rita Marley's crazy though.
Man looks like Neymar.
Looking like Rita Marley's mad.
Nuts.
Look, what's the one that's married to one of them? Is it Lauren Hill?
Lauren Hill.
I'm trying to say that. Dean used to call me Ishmaeli. He's a piss taker.
Ishmaeli.
He used to call me Ishmaeli, you know, the Rasta Somalian.
I just call him Ishmaelian still, no problem. But it's cool.
What were we saying about Mr. Amarim?
Boy, I forgot all about that. Thank you.
He's got
something I was happy about.
He's got 12 points or something in 13 games or something like that.
Bro, he's lost 7.
That's
they've
terrible.
won 5. No, Man United's home record. They've won 5, drawn 1, lost 7.
But how are they selling their attackers and they're not scoring goals?
Bro.
They got rid of Rashford's gone. Rashford's gone now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anthony's gone.
But bro, end of the day, he can't work with them. These are the players he can't work with. He's made it very clear.
But even that, Haaland was on. Is Haaland on the bench today? They had the Bucky.
Hoyland.
No, they had Mainu up top.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no strikers on the pitch.
They had Mainu up top.
I thought they're bringing on 2 strikers. But I didn't watch the game from the start. I'm thinking, hold on, how are they bringing on Xerxes and Hoyland? So who started? Who's on the pitch then?
Mainu. Who? What we said about Amarim though? What happens with him? Like, what is it? There's a lot of, I don't know. At some point, it's going to get to how are you allowed to just lose games just because you're putting a structure in place? Like,
I need them to sack him.
Is that okay? Like,
I want him sacked. Obviously, he's not going to get sacked, but I want him sacked. That'd be funny.
I think it's going to get to a point where they might have to start having those conversations behind the scenes. You know.
No,
you can't lose every week.
I know. But I think he's doing a bare minimum. He's getting a win every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks, he's getting a win. And I reckon that's enough for him to buy this time for the transfer window to open at the end of the season and get his players in. Because
but you're saying that now in January, if this continues until May, that's a different conversation.
Bro.
What
And
do you do? What do you do?
You can't buy a
You
whole
sack him?
team as well. You can't buy
I
a
know,
whole team.
but surely you'll have a pre-season. You'll get a couple players, and then you'll implement. Because you got to remember how quick the games are going. You're literally having a game, resting, having maybe 1 or 2 training, and that's it.
Dead.
It's not enough. It's not enough. He shouldn't have come in yet. He should have just waited to the end of the season or start.
Does that mean
does
him coming in mean that you should be losing to Crystal Palace at
No,
home?
No, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Getting
They're not
outplayed by
scoring.
Southampton at home.
No, there's no reason for that. None. But what I'm saying, I'm just giving it from a point of view where Man United's got to think about it and think, all right, cool. We in a mad situation. This is the manager we wanted. So we have to wait to end the season, give him the tools, and go from there. Me, I want him sacked. I want Man United to run. I want him to.
Man United can't sack him though. They can't sack him. They can't really sack him though.
It's been another compensation package. That's what it would be.
Not even that, but they've chosen this. They could have got him at the beginning of the season, bro. But they decided to stay with Ten Hag, sack my man how long? You get me?
No, I reckon they couldn't get him at the start of the season because there's no reason to stick.
They could have, bro. They could have. They looked at him like
yeah, but I don't think he wanted to go because why would you keep Ten Hag? Ten Hag was always going to fail. Always going to fail, bro.
I heard.
It didn't make sense.
I heard. Ten Hag won a trophy. That's why. I
heard that Man United went for him in the summer, and they come back and said his style of play and his system doesn't suit Man U. They would have to do a whole.
That's what we done, bro. That's what we done. That's why we turned him down. You don't.
That's not Man United. I don't think Man United went from the summer.
No,
that was Liverpool.
The same thing, bro.
That was Liverpool, bro. We said we don't want him because he wasn't willing to change his style of play. So we said no, we won't do it. You get me? That's what happened with us. You get me? I don't know about Man United, but I know that's what happened with us.
Because when Man United were looking for a new manager in the summer, they looked at him too. But I think the guy that they really, really wanted, they couldn't get him, whoever that was.
But what changed their mind? What made them change their mind to have him now?
I don't know, bro. But they were looking in the summer. Ten Hag was already gone after he won the FA Cup, but they probably didn't get.
I thought Ten Hag was sacked. Like there was new conferences every week.
Yeah,
emergency meeting.
Whoever that guy was that they wanted, they didn't get him. I don't know.
It might have been slot.
What would you man do?
What, Man U?
Yeah.
You have to stick with him, bro. Like if you picked him, it's like what do you do now? Sack him again and then leave yourself in what? You've implemented a system now. If you sack him, how many managers are out there playing 3-5-2, bro? You got to change the system again. It's gonna be, I reckon it'll be detrimental if they change it again now. I reckon they'll go backwards again. That's the thing. Because the whole
I don't know why he's got rid of all of his attackers. Like literally, you man ain't scoring goals, and you're getting rid of.
You can't work with them. It's as simple as that. You can't work with them.
But I can't work with not scoring goals.
I know, bro. But he said,
what's your pick? Do you want to not score goals, or work with man that score goals for the next 6 months? Then
you can't keep saying to a man he's got a system. He's playing 3-5-2, but the players can't play 3-5-2, so we're going to lose games no matter what. Because you're working with these players. So what's the point of you implementing a system that they can't play, and you're going to get rid of them? What's the point of that? How does that make sense?
I hear it. But what do you do? Sack him, and then
not even sack. But I'm looking at it like, what's the point of you implement? If I say to you tomorrow, because he said this is the worst United team in history, didn't he?
Yeah.
Which means he doesn't want hardly any of these players. So what's the point of playing 3-5-2 with these players that you think can't play this system that you're not going to keep? What's the point of
that's what I said. I said this before, right? Forget the system. You need results. At the end of the day, you can implement the system slowly, but you need results. Forget your system. You get me? That's what I was on. Like you can't just all right. Let's change the system. Remember when Cass was saying, "Oh, at least he's sticking to his thing. He's implementing his shape." Bro, results are the only thing that matters in football. I don't care about this shape and this style of play. I don't care about all that. It's results, bro. You get me? End of the day, that's what top managers do. They base everything on results. That if you got to go against your morals, which doesn't matter, you need the results because you stick to your morals, you're sacked.
What do you say? Change the formation,
bro. I'd have kept the same. See the formation you were playing with to start off, yeah. Stick with it for a while, yeah. Stick with it. Implement your style slowly once you get certain players. Don't just throw it in a bin. Make players play out of position, bro. What do you think you are?
Yeah, but they're getting outplayed as well, though. It's not like
outplayed.
It's not like they're playing games and it's like, yeah, oh yeah, we're implementing a style that's like you can see that their style is better than they're getting outplayed.
Every single
They're playing
game.
against Southampton, getting outplayed by Southampton. They got outplayed today.
Every game they're getting outplayed, bro. Every game I've seen them outplayed. They win luckily.
I don't even get how he comes out with that thing about that's the worst Man United team, Bob. You're managing the worst man.
You're one of the part. You're part of that.
You've made it the worst man. You've made it the worst team.
That's what I'm saying. He's talking about
you know
this is the worst team, Bob. You made them the worst team.
We thought Ten Hag was bad. This might be worse than what Ten Hag was doing right now. Obviously, I'm not saying he can't get better.
It is worse.
But right now,
you're saying can't get better. But what I'm saying is, where they can't get better is it's very hard to do better than what Ten Hag did because Ten Hag won 2 trophies in 2 years. So for you to say it can't get better,
no. I'm not saying
win leagues.
Not trophy. Forget trophies. Yeah, forget trophies now. Yeah, I'm talking about league positions because Ten Hag was going on a terrible slope.
2 trophies.
I know, but Man United, as a Man United, they don't care about the trophies. They care about league. Champions League. That's where they are.
Performance
they need to be back
as well.
Bro, forget performance. You need to be in the league and Champions League. You need to be challenging for them things, bro. So rather than Mourinho, no football and be winning leagues. You get me? Then have football and 16th or 13th.
Oh, but do you even think that 3-4-3 formation works in the Prem though? I think that's a bit in the Prem. I don't think that works.
You're gonna get exposed. You got to get exposed, bro.
There's too much energy and pace and all of that in the Premier. It's too intense. Maybe in Portuguese league.
If you got 2 Canates on them sides who can defend the spaces, you're going to be in trouble. You got Euro, this young little kid getting exposed every week. It's mad. You got Maguire. Obviously, Maguire ain't playing on them side. He's got no pace. The lit looks a bit shaky. Like
it's too much,
bruv. I'm so happy we didn't get him. Like this 3-5-2, I don't know in this league. Every manager's smart, bro. Like every manager will find a way of exposing it. You get me? Just wherever you got the quality, like Southampton exposed it, they didn't have the quality to score the goals because they absolutely ripped Man United to pieces. That guy was ripping. Forgot his name was ripping Euro every second.
Solomon.
Yeah, but they had the finish. If you had the finish, they'd have won about 4-0. You get me? It was crazy that game, but. It's every game, bro. It's every single game I watch Man United. They get dominated. Whether they get lucky and win some games, fair enough. But this can't continue. It can't continue, bro. It can't.
That's true.
I definitely want it to continue, but it can't. It's madness. You get me? What do you do? You get me? That's the question. What do you do?
What says you? What say you, Joss? What do you do?
You don't know.
I don't know. I'm on the fence. You see me? I'm a man that gives a man. I'll give a man time, and I'm one of them guys that thinks that you got to stick with it. You see what I'm saying? But at some point, you're looking at it like I can't be losing 7 or 8 out of 14 games or something like that. But at 15 games,
that's what I'm saying.
People don't win. People don't lose their amount of games the whole season, let alone this little short period of a couple months. That's mad.
Like you got to remember as well, it's not just about we had a big issue in the time where a lot of people wanted Wenger out. It weren't because of the fact that we weren't winning games all the time. It was the manner. Man are losing 8-2 to Man United, man 10-2 on aggregate to Bayern Munich. These are history. These never go away, you know. You see now when we're watching football and Arteta's doing his thing, that you see those 8-2s. Man United still banting us about 8-2 now.
Yeah, 100%.
You see when you lot lost to Villa 7 something in the COVID 7 something.
When Gerrard slipped over, all of that.
So in history,
but Gerrard slipping over is a bit different. When I say you lot lost to 7-2 to Villa,
7-2, yeah.
When you beat Man United 7, these things are history. These are in history, fam, forever. Arteta's one of them guys that ain't happening to an Arteta team.
You got to be solid, bro.
That's not happening to an Arteta. This team is not losing 5, 6, 7 to anyone. Ever.
Exactly. That's not us. We're not doing that.
Your team, this team that you lot have got you're building now that you got here. You lot ain't losing those 7 or 7 out of 15 games now.
No chance. How?
And Amarim's creating history that you can't take away. Do you know what
There
I'm
isn't
saying?
7 games in a row. There's not 7 games in a month or 2 months that we can lose. Who are these
But they're not
teams you can lose
scoring,
to?
though, bro. They're not
But who
scoring.
can you lose to? There's not 7 Man Cities. It's not like they played Man City 7 times. They're playing all different teams, bro, and they're losing. You get me? It's not like they played the top. They played Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, Arsenal. They played any team and they're losing, bro.
Have you seen how
Bro,
many points
any
they got?
team, anything can happen.
Even these
And the thing is,
European
yeah,
games.
the worst thing about it is as well, yeah, because they're not in the highest competition, so they're forgetting how hard it is. The worst thing about it for them, yeah, is their games, yeah. If you read them all out, you think that's I don't know. The next Premier League game is Tottenham away. Then they
That
got
can go anywhere. That can go anywhere.
Everton away.
They're not winning that. I'll tell you that for
Not
a
winning
fact.
that.
Then they got Ipswich at home.
That can go anywhere again.
You get
Then
me?
you got Arsenal at home.
Yeah, they're not winning that. They're not winning that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
One win out of 4.
Then they've
Where's
got
the win?
Watch this.
Where's the
Watch
win?
this.
Where's the win?
Watch this, yeah. Watch this. Then they've got Arsenal. Then they've got Leicester away.
They can lose
Still
that.
way.
Yeah.
And this draw.
Then they've got Nottingham Forest away.
Defeated.
Ooh.
Defeated.
Then they've got Man City at home.
Yeah, Man City owes them. They defeated.
Then they've got Newcastle away.
Defeated. Where did they get points?
Do you see what I'm saying?
Where's
If you
the
even go,
points?
because you see how hard the Premier League is. If you even go delve deeper and think, maybe they'll get a couple of good results. Wolves at home, you think, okay, maybe they can get one there. Then Bournemouth away. All those fixtures, you look at them and think, horrible fixtures,
They're
bro.
horrible pictures.
And that's crazy. Even because Man United, their whole fixtures, you're looking at all them fixtures. You look at that as Arsenal and Liverpool fixtures. You're thinking, oh yeah. Every game there, Man United could lose, and it won't be a shock no more.
Dean,
All them games, Ipswich at home. Huh?
Have you seen how many points they got?
Who, Man United?
Yeah.
I heard that
29.
we
They
got
got
double their points.
29.
I heard we got double their points.
If we win our game in hand, we got double their points after 24 games. That's crazy.
That's nasty, bro.
That's
Where are
stupid.
they? They're 13th. Tottenham are 14th.
Yeah, 29 points, I think I read.
Yeah, 29 points. Yeah.
In February, 29 points in February is crazy. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of it.
And the thing is, yeah, and the worst thing is, yeah, I think Amarim, yeah, is like when I look at him, yeah, I look at it like this guy is destined for the top. That's how I see it. I see Amarim as like he's destined for the top. He's destined to be great. He can. That's how I see it. I generally see Amarim as one of those guys that I feel like, yeah, he's got everything that you need to be a top manager. The only issue that one of the biggest issues that he's got, which people are not understanding, is that you're at Man United where they expect to be winning immediately. Like they're not even happy with FA Cups. They're not happy with Charity Shields. They're not happy with none of that. And if you're losing
Leagues
7 or
and
8
Champions
games,
Leagues.
he's lost 8 or something games out of like 17 games or something, or 16 games or something like that.
That don't make no sense, bro. That don't make no sense.
8
I've never
games,
seen
bro,
nothing like
or
that.
9 games or something like
I've
that.
never seen nothing like that in my life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're telling me, I can't. This is the worst United team in history, and these are the players that you're managing, and you can't. You're telling me you can't beat Crystal Palace at home. You can't get the best out of these players. That's basically what you're saying. His record here is shockingly bad, and the worst thing is, like I said, I read out the next 8 games. Their next 8 games are terrible.
Terrible to them, not to anyone else, just to them.
They're probably harder than the last 8 games.
They're harder than the last 8 games. Newcastle, Arsenal, Man City, Bournemouth. These games are nasty. Get Everton away.
Big up the NAF raid still. Big up the NAF raid. Big it up.
Well, that's on the raid, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I need to read the chat more often. Oh, big up Kaz, man. Big up Kaz and Daps, man.
You reading that chat scene?
No, I just opened it because I thought it's been quiet. I thought
they've been coming through still. I've just been watching them go through.
I didn't even look at it.
Big up my boys, man.
I don't need to do.
Big up my G's.
What's that, Trevali?
Yeah, big up my brothers, man.
Buffalo
Yeah, big up my guy. If you lot don't know, this is Ish. This is
Travarelli. Sorry, Travarelli.
You lot make sure you lot subscribe, man.
Smash up the likes as well. Smash up the
likes. You don't need to subscribe. You know the pattern, man. What do you lot think about what Amarim's doing? What do you think about? Obviously, we Arsenal, Man City. I don't really want to dump on Man City. They're 4 times champions, but man would ever analyze the Amarim thing. You get me?
Where does it get too much now? All right, cool. We're saying this year, but where do we go? Say, all right, he loses the next 5 games. Obviously, I'm not saying he will, but he loses the next 5 games. How much points he got? 29 points. They fall 16th place now, and it's starting to get worrying because Wolves are picking up points.
I think you're at that point now. I honestly think you're at the point now where you're thinking it's starting. You're not in the danger of relegation because they're still they're on 29.
Yeah,
Left
they're
on
not
17. So they're not going to get. I don't think they're in danger of relegation, but I'm looking at
they
it
lose
like
the next 5 games, bro. They lose the next 5 games. Yeah, where are we now? That's what I'm saying. Where
I think
there's got to be a
we're at
point.
that point already.
So, do you think they would?
But
You
man,
think
These owners have already showed that they're like
they're mad. They're mad.
erratic.
No, but they've
You
already
get me?
sacked the guy.
They've gone
They
in
brought
there.
in.
They took up all what they've done all now. They brought in Ashworth and got rid of him.
Sacked him
They got-
immediately.
Immediately, they got rid of Alex Ferguson's thing. Remember that Alex Ferguson thing that they got? Don't
Sacked
forget
him.
what these man have done. They've got the Alex Ferguson thing. They got rid of that.
Sacked him.
They got rid of Ten Hag
Dinner ladies.
during this season. They got rid of the dinner ladies and that. They're getting rid of, you know, the old school players like Dennis Irwin and all them guys. Not their pension, like they got like some severance pay or something that they get every year or something like that. They got rid of that. So I understand they're running it like anything that's anything that's not cost effective, we get rid of. You know what I'm saying? But they're taking away the heart and the soul of the club, innit?
Hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
See with the Amarin thing, yeah.
And Amarim's doing the same. He's coming out talking about this the worst. Rashford needs to do this, and but what you need to do.
But cuz that's what I'm saying. Really, his job is to make the players better. So like them not sacking Ten Hag. Yeah, he's not getting the best out of the players that we brought in for him. We need to get a manager to get to make these guys play better. But he ain't coming to make no one better. Now he's saying he needs to go and get a whole new squad for the team to be better. That's not a good.
But that's the new style of management now,
that's
where everyone always says they need to have their players.
Not to compare, but look what Slot did. He's come in and made Klopp's players better. When Klopp come into Liverpool, he made Rodgers players better just by him coming in and teaching man a new way of playing, different style of football, to help him out on the training ground. He ain't coming and making no one better, bro. Like it don't make sense to me as a manager, as a coach. Yeah, come into a team and make your players worse. That's crazy.
Where's the manager jump? Where's the new manager?
Yeah,
all that. What happened to all that? Because
improving on what you got in it. And as an owner, that should be the first thing. You're going to bring man in to improve on what I've already invested in, because I've already invested in these players. I want to find someone that can get the best out of these players. But when you start letting these players go and they start balling out and winning trophies, now what? Now it's Man U now. It's not even the players. It's us. Sancho's playing better since he left Man U. Rashford might start playing better. You get me?
They will start playing better, but I'm more on the thing of like, as a manager in this day and age, yeah, no matter what, obviously results will always be what you need to do. But right now, you're looking at the team and you'll be like, you know what, this team can't play like this right now, so let me do this to win this game. This team is the best way to beat this team. There's no difference between what Amram is doing and what Ange is doing.
It's the same thing, bro. They're sticking to their system no matter what. They would. The thing is, I hear it. It's going to take time. It's new systems and that, because it's hard to get a manager. Rise if you're changing everything. You're changing the system. Certain players can't adjust that quick, even though they're professional footballers. And it's not as easy as it sounds. But
you got to have a deeper system, but a real effective system to want to come in and just do that. I'm thinking like there's got to be something
believes in himself. He believes in himself, and he thinks that
you can believe in anything you want, bro. It's not looking like it.
I hear it, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Is Man United willing to
I don't know about these owners. I think he's a good manager. You know what I'm saying? I think Amram's a good manager, yeah. But I feel like
he's a good manager. He's a good manager.
I feel like the players that you need in, for example, yeah, you're gonna need you want like a Gyökeres up front, yeah. Let's imagine you get a Gyökeres up front. That means you've got a Højlund sitting on the bench and all that type of stuff. That's all well and good. That's nice. It makes sense for you. You get me? But the problem that you have with all of that then is you're basically saying, I need to have this exact player for this position. I need to have that exact player for that position. I need to have. So
How's
basically, what
that-
you're saying, yeah, you're
how's
coming
that-
in. You're coming into a team. That's like a manager coming in and saying, "Oh, I don't want Trent."
That's mad. That's mad.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Mm.
Any manager that comes into Liverpool, you'll build the team around Trent,
Yeah.
Van Dijk, Salah. Those players are the guarantees to be. And then you got the little tweaks of the Gravenberches and the Diaz's. You know what I mean? The icing on the cake. You can't. There's no way you're gonna come into a club and say, "Yeah, I don't want Trent in the team."
And you know what kills it? You know, if it was down to Slot wouldn't have Trent.
Slot would have Trent.
Trent won't have Trent. There's no way to have Trent. That's not his sort of
He don't
player.
know that.
You can see how he plays. That's not the because Slot don't need his right back doing crazy stuff. He just wants a right back. You can see how
He's
he
been
plays.
doing that a lot less as well. He's been
Yeah,
a lot
that's
less.
what I'm saying. Trent is a lot less effective in this role than he was with Klopp. Klopp used Trent for everything. Slot don't, but he's working with what he's got. He's getting.
I wouldn't expect this. I wouldn't expect to see Trent on the bench. If Slot came
No,
in, I
No
would-
chance.
no,
No chance. He'll just make Trent better. He'll make Trent a better
Exactly.
defender, which he is this season.
That's why I'm not saying like Amarin's like not a good manager or coach and that, but for him to not be able to make just make players better around you, that's your first protocol as a coach, innit? Make players better, regardless of like their level at the moment. They're supposed to be around you if you're a top coach, and they're supposed to get better.
Then what I would say is that obviously, like I said before, it's a different thing for Amarin because he's putting a whole system in it. It's not like they were
That's
playing
what I'm saying,
4-3-3 and he's gone with 4-3-3. Like, see what Slot's doing? He's come in, he's slightly playing Klopp sort of structure, tweaking it a bit. Amarin's trying to change the whole thing. He's trying to change the whole
he's
thing. at
changing the
once.
whole thing. But then so what? So playing Kobe Mainoo as a false nine, playing
That's
even
madness.
you're playing Kobe Mainoo as a
He's got
false
no
nine. You
answers.
know.
He's trying to look for right now because everything's not working.
No, but he's
most
got
things
no.
he's tried.
But that's what I'm saying. He's got no answers to the questions that he's posing. Like the answer, if you were playing, not to say you have to play 4-3-3. I'm saying if you was playing a system that suited the players, you would know what the answers are. He's put something out there, and then he's saying, "Okay, I haven't got the answers to the thing that I've put out there." Before looking at what you've got, and then saying, "Let me fit the other way." He's fitting it backwards, and in the time when you're fitting it backwards, you're piling pressure on yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's all well and good having it all. Well and good, and it's gonna take time. That's cool until the taking time, people's times run out.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? But by the time he gets to the end of the season, the pressure on him for when he's got a couple of players
phenomenal.
It's gonna be monumental, bro.
Phenomenal. And the thing is, whose fault is it? Because obviously he told the owners, right, if you want me to come in, I'm going to implement this system. I've really researched your players. Certain players ain't going to make it, but we'll see. You get me? Because obviously he's done the same thing when he went West Ham, done the same thing when he went to Liverpool when they spoke. And obviously, whatever reason you go West Ham and Liverpool, whatever it is, yeah. But Man United said, okay, come in, we'll give you time. You get me? Because obviously he told them what they know. They've done their research on him because they've had Ten Hag for so long. They've done their research. They definitely want this manager. They knew everything about him before he got there. They knew he wasn't going to change his ideas. They knew he needed players. So when we're looking at the grand scale of things, who are we blaming for this? Like, obviously it's a bit early still.
But they thought it'd be immediately get better because I remember when I was talking to Kaz on Never Far one time, and he was talking about. Remember when we went to his house?
Yeah, I remember.
And they were like near the bottom. He said when he comes in, yeah, I'm still looking at the top four. Remember?
Yes, he was talking about getting top four.
He's talking about getting top four before I'm gonna come in. Because if we change now, I said, what are you talking about top four for? I don't understand how you got into this top four conversation. And he was talking about how he'll be able to build a team in a year and a half or whatever he said, or a year.
Challenging in a year and a half.
Challenging for the league. We'll have a team way better than Aston Villa. I said, bro, do you know what's going on here? I'm like, what do you mean you have a team better than Aston Villa in a year? What do you think is going to happen in a year's time?
I know.
That Emery's coming and it's taken him 2-3 solid years. Emery he's been one of the best managers in the world. He's been all over the world. PSG. He's won UEFA Cups 3 times in a row. He's come to Arsenal, hasn't worked, gone Villa. You can't compare Amarim and Emery.
Yeah, no. That's disrespectful.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, this is obviously it's the new day and age of thinking, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? But it shows where Man United, like where their fans are. Right now, their thing is they just want to win, and that they think that they should be able to win immediately. And I personally feel like for you to have that mentality, you have to really understand like what is actually going on with Man United and what's going on with Amorim. Amorim's coming in. You have to decide to give him time, go through the hard bits and stuff like that. But you cannot think that these other managers in this league are not doing the same thing or got more experience or the same experience. You got Slot, Arteta. You got Pep is still in this league. You got Maresca. You got managers like
Areola. You got managers. You got
don't sleep
look
on
at what's his name, Nottingham Forest manager. Come on, man.
Nuno.
Like, everyone's trying to do stuff. Everyone's trying to do stuff.
Experience, bruv. These
managers are going to let you have a grace period. No, these managers are going to beat Man United, and plus Man United on their knees, so they're going to want to beat Man United even more. They're going to think, right, all them bottom teams ain't beat Man United for 30 years. This is their time. They're thinking, yeah, we could go to Old Trafford, somewhere we haven't won for 30 years, and get a win. Like Brighton's won their three years in a row. It's madness, bro. How? Teams just going there, winning there.
Any of these teams now, if you're looking at any of these small teams, none of these teams are scared of. The only team that they were scared of in the last few years would have been Man City. These little teams, they're not scared. I remember we played Southampton at the Emirates, bro. They played out from the back all game.
Same with us.
I was like, this team is not worried about us one little bit, bro. You know, if you don't get your act together, they will pop you off the park.
Bro, they're not playing.
But Man U's in turmoil though. Like their club from top to bottom, they're in a real bad way.
No, but you have to remember, before it was get the Glazers out, now it's get Ineos out. You get it? Before, they just think that one change means that you're guaranteed to succeed, innit? It was get Rangnick out. Oh, Ronaldo was the problem. Get Rashford out. You know what I'm saying? They always think a change guarantees you to improve. But sometimes a change will mean you're going to go backwards.
Rangnick told them they need to change everything. He told them when he was there, you need to change everything. And he was right. Now they've realized
they did change everything. They got new.
Look how long it took them. Sporting down everything. When he said everything, he meant everything.
They did.
Not these managers, not this.
They tried to get Dan Ashworth. They tried to change that.
How long to take? Look how long it took them to get Dan Ashworth, bro. You get me?
So he's done it though.
I know, but it took him ages. But look how I'm talking about Rangnick. When he was there, he was saying we need to change everything, and they sacked him. You get me? It's only now.
They didn't sack him.
What happened?
He was leaving at the end of the year anyway. He was like he had a double role or something, didn't he? Yeah, obviously he ended up leaving, but I don't think it was a sacking thing.
I know, but they didn't. They could have kept him if they thought he was going to.
Everyone will say, yeah, you need to change the players as well, bro. If I'm an owner of a football club and I hire a manager, yeah, I'm looking at those players and I'm looking at like Onana. I'm not gonna like you might say I need a keeper, but you're thinking you've just bought Onana.
Not no more. You need to keep him.
Yeah, but you've just bought Onana. Lenny Euro has just been bought. De Ligt has just been bought. Martinez is what you class as your best centre back.
Maguire a new contract.
No, wait, one second. What I'm saying is, you look at the players. You got Fernandes. You're not going to sell Fernandes. Kobe Mainoo's your young star. Highland, you've just bought for 70 odd million. Ahmad is your young star. Xerxes you just bought. So what players? When you say you need to change the players, who are you talking about?
Well, that's what I'm saying. What can they do? The thing is, that's what they've done.
They've just bought. So what players?
But that's their fault, bro. They gave Ten Hag another bunch of money to spend. They gave Ten Hag another bunch of money, and then said, "All right, cool," and then sacked him a month in.
I just want to know what players they're talking about. I want to know what players they're talking about. They need to get rid of, because no one will say
they all can't be sold. They can't buy 11 new players, and they all can't be bad.
You can't. Not in this day and age. You can't. You can't. The price of players now, bro, it's mad. You can't just to buy a whole new team. It's not fathomable no more. Not in this day and age.
Big up the chat as well. Big up the chat still. Respect.
Have you liked and subscribed though? That's the thing. That's my fault.
You're not even reading them out.
No. I don't read them out. Only read them out when necessary, man.
Come on, man. We need to this Amorim thing. But bro, you know what? They've chosen him. Now it's down to them to do what they need to do. If they're ready to stick with him, they must have faith in him. You get me? Because it's getting bad. It's getting bad. You get me?
Even they're the player rejects him today as well. That Mateus Tell. You see that?
Yeah, he rejected them today.
Rejected Man United.
Yeah.
Oh, he's rejecting.
Arsenal should put in a cheeky one for him, man.
We are going for him.
Okay, he might. That's why he probably rejected it then.
He rejected Tottenham and Man United now, yeah. So he's
He's waiting for big. He wants Champions League football, innit?
Big up my G. Yeah, he wants Champions League football still. Big up Hooks, man. You know what? I do need to interact with the chat more sometimes, you know.
Yeah, man. Give them man a little airtime, innit?
Yeah, definitely, bro.
When they super chat, it's guaranteed.
Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. You get me?
You get me?
But yeah, there's no such thing as United level. This is your level right now. I hear you. Who would you keep? I keep Mainu, Ahmad, Ugarte, Delete, and Mazraoui. Maybe Martinez. I push. He's okay, but too aggressive. So you get rid of Fernandez. You get rid of not Mazraoui. What's his name? What's the other defender's name? Lenny Yoro. You're getting rid of.
You can't get rid of Yoro. You can't get rid of Yoro.
They just bought a left winger, innit?
You can't get rid of Euro. They just bought him for big money. Can't get rid of him.
Oh no.
It's mad. He's there for the future. He's there for now and the future.
He's meant to be that Saliba type.
Yeah, bro. That was big money they spent on him, bro. Like he wanted to go Real Madrid, and they said, "No, we'll get you now." You get me? Real Madrid wasn't on the paying the money thing, so, bro. Man United are in a sticky position right now because that. The amount of money, ain't in some mad debt or something.
Yeah.
How do they keep on just...
Yeah, they can't buy players until they sell.
I heard, like, see their financial fair play thing, where they got to pay off their debt every year. They might have to pay off like 50 or 60 million every year. So that goes into their financial fair play, how much money they can spend at the end of the year. So they're always 60 million behind the black ball every year, basically. They're not making money.
Still in a better position than us. We're still spend more money than us, though.
Oh, but you got Slot came in and enhanced your team with players that he knows can play a certain way. Do you get it? Amarim's coming in.
It's
like coming in and playing like Salah right back. That's what Amarim's doing right now.
It's mad.
He's coming in and playing.
He shook it all up. He shook it
mainly up top. It's wild.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You play mainly up
score goals. Like your system should be like sort of designed to win games. I can't see how they win games. What's going on?
But who's gonna score goals though? Even them strikers they got
Ahmad
there.
Every now and again, but you must have a vocal point.
Is Ahmad even as good as people go on he is though?
I don't know.
I don't rate him like that.
I don't know, bro. I see him do a couple of things, but I haven't really studied him to see if he's that good. Every time I see him, he does something. So I can't even front and think, no, he's not.
Yeah, he does something in the final third. He's got a goal in him. But what I'm saying is his overall play, he's not a guy he doesn't get involved in the game that much, I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't studied him properly.
But again, he's playing good in a system that he's never played before, and he's playing good in a bad team. So he's got to have something about him. You get me? I don't even know what his preferred position is. Like, where does he really play?
I mean, wing. No, he's not wing, but he's a number 10 in it.
He plays on the 10. He plays on the 10. They play with 2 10s.
That's where my man plays in. But where did he play growing up? What's his preferred position?
No idea.
Let me see him at his best. We don't know.
But even though, what strikers have Man United got that will score goals? Like, what strikers are
Haaland.
They spent 70 million. They spent 70 million on Haaland. Haaland's not getting no.
He's not getting no service, no goals.
Call him Horlicks, man. His nickname's Horlicks.
You're such an idiot.
He's a nighttime drink.
He's not going to score, bro. Haaland and Xerxes, I really don't understand. Maybe it's me. I don't see it with him.
But D, you say that, yeah? You say that, but look, like, even if you to say, take this team and put them in your system, Bob, Arteta will get a way better, Bob. If you had Arteta, you got Sancho, you got Rashford, and you got Anthony, you got all them attackers, Bob. You'll make something happen.
Of course you would. But that's different managers. But he's just
exactly. So why can't this guy make something
this guy's just done a madness. He's just gone there and said, I'm changing. He just, like I said, he just shook it all up, threw up in the air.
They got good players, bro. I don't think it's the players.
They got good players, bro.
They got good players, bro.
Bro, they got a better squad than most of these teams in the league. Most of the teams above them. Look at Nottingham Forest squad. Come on, they're not better.
Nottingham Forest squad is full up of players that they
journeymen.
didn't make it at other teams.
Yeah, journeyman, bro.
Elanga and Hudson-Odoi are 3 players that didn't make it at the top teams.
Bro, they got journeymen in their team.
Man needs to talk about not Spurs for a minute. They're mad.
Yeah,
he's
doing stuff.
That's Simeone on steroids. That's Diego Simeone on steroids, bro.
Yeah, they
Man has the ball for 25% possession and score 7 goals.
What they're doing is wild.
They don't need the ball. They don't need the ball that much. Just when we got it,
that's what we done to City
that's
today.
Slightly like Arsenal. That's
what we done. That's what we done to City today.
Bro, why do you? It's so overrated. Possession's so overrated. I'd rather have goals. Just score the goals. Have the ball as much as you want. Down to you. I don't care about the ball. We just score when we got the ball in it. You have the ball as much as you want. It's ego.
Their counter attack is that's
scary, that's what we done to City today. We didn't have City had a lot of the ball today, but I just felt like we had enough too much for them. But if we had a couple of like penetrating players, that's why Liverpool batter teams like City in this day and age, because they've got Salahs and the Diaz's and the Jotas up top. You're gonna rip through that team like that. You know what I'm saying we've got Trossard that's always cutting back. Havertz he's cutting back. Odegaard cuts back all the time. You know what I'm saying the only one that runs forward like that is Martinelli.
That's the only thing I said about today's game. I think he should have matched Martinelli up with that Nunes guy. He might have got a bit more work out.
We won 5-1. What do you need to match him up?
I know, but if we're nitpicking, come on, bro. Man, watch the game, innit? Like, man, watching it.
Man said he should have matched him up.
Yeah, I like
5-1. You won 5-1.
I
think you could done better. I think you could done better.
Yeah, could have.
Oh, do you know how to redirect?
Benitez. I'm Benitez.
Do you know how to redirect now?
Yeah, I know how to redirect. Yeah.
Okay.
What's that mean?
Now for chess's team.
Okay.
Yeah, so bro, like, yeah, that's mad. You could have done better. You could have done better than 5-1. You could have done. In other words, you're saying.
I'm Benitez, bro.
I know. Benitez never happy. He never celebrates. We won the Champions League, still didn't celebrate. Still telling guys what you could have done better. It's crazy, bro. That guy, man, something else. But yeah, Man United, bro. I don't know what to say. Because where do you get where do you stop? If this carries on, do they draw a line and say, you know what, this ain't working out? You get me? Or do they wait till the end of the season no matter what? Because that's the interesting thing for me.
They gotta wait. But I'm just saying, by the time they wait and the games they got coming up and the results that are coming, it's gonna be pressure is gonna be bad. But they gotta wait. There's no point sacking him now, but the pressure is gonna be bad.
And then you got to think of that as now. All right, cool. We waited. Now you're not in no European competition. The sort of players you want, you might not be able to get now. You get me? They might look at it and think, they're dead this season. They're not playing Champions League or not even Europa, not even that other one. They're not playing no European football. What sort of players can you attract? I know you're Man United, but still, man, there's players that are not going to be.
They're living off their name, man. They're living off their name. Yeah, bro.
That's what they will be.
They got to redo their training ground. They got to redo their training ground. Oh, they said they're getting a new stadium, but they've literally got to they got to look pretty again. Right now, they look far from good. They look good from far, but they're far from good.
But
from a distance, they look all pretty and that. When you get up close, it's like, oh, you're butters, bro. Well, go on.
Stink. Man United stink.
You get me? But when the players get there, I think that's when their sort of motivation to become better, because they're saying like, what my owners don't even give a shit about this club. Why should I give a shit? Just pay me, innit? That's what I think I'm seeing kicked in.
If you're a youngster, right, what is the lure of going to Man United right now?
There ain't one.
There is nothing.
Money.
They're a big club, though. Everyone
can offer you money now, bro.
No, they're a big club.
But do you want your career to stagnate now at your age? Because you will stagnate at Man United.
Yeah.
Because you're in a process. They've been in this process for how many years now? Of where you're just stopping there. Like look at Rashford. Look at his career. What's happened there? Now look at Sancho when he was there. Everything just comes to a halt when you get to Man United.
Everyone that goes there, bro. We can make a list. That's what we should do. We should put a little poll in the chat. How many players have gone to Man U in the last 15 years and
just stagnated, bro?
Di Maria, yeah. No, I'm cutting out. Like, yeah,
if you got the right people in your ears and you're a young player, they'll definitely say to you, bruv, look at the previous players that's gone there. Like, who has really gone there? Even their own. Look at Mainu. He stagnated. He was brilliant last season. Look at him now.
Look at Martin. What's his name? McTominay. He's at top of the league with Napoli right now.
Smashing it out there, bruv. Smashing
Doing
it.
bits.
You get me? But
Taking a piss out of him.
they wanted him out. They hated him. It wasn't his fault. Look at him now, balling out. So that really, if you got a youngster that's got an option of going Man United, Brighton, Nottingham Forest, and all that, like it's a real question now. It's not before it wasn't a question going Man United. Now you got to really question yourself.
All right, so think about it like this. Do you think Man United are going to turn into the same sort of, or go down the same mode that Chelsea are going into? Getting bare youngsters and putting them on long contracts. So as you're saying, why would you go to Chelsea now? Because Chelsea, they're not as bad as Man U, but they was going for the same thing that Man U was going. They've gone through the same thing that Man U are going through now.
Not this bad.
Get
not
me?
this bad.
There
was never this bad. This is nasty. This is absolutely stinks.
Yeah, I got you. G.
No, I saw Chelsea finish 14th 1 year.
I don't know. I don't remember that. But this is terrible. What's going on?
Like 12th or 14th.
But brother, it's not even that they're playing well. There's not one good thing I can say about Man United right now. Nothing. There's not one good thing. There's not one thing I can think. Oh, at least this is going on. Nothing. There's not one good thing I can say. The manager, he might be good, but he's not showing it. The style of play looks terrible. Like there's no, like you're stagnated when you get there because you look terrible. You're part of the system. It makes you look terrible. The only person that looks decent, what I've seen recently, is Mainu.
Ahmed.
Not Mainu, Ahmed. Like, and like you said, how good is he really? Like, only reason I'm looking at him because he's mostly standing out because all the rest is rubbish. Like, so really, is it really a lure to go Man United right now? You could say it's a big club and they can offer you money.
It's a big club, man.
Exactly, Dean, but you're saying that you're going to go there to get exposure to the Premier League, innit? So you might go there as like a 21, 22-year-old, but in my mind, if I'm that player, I'm going to be here until I'm like 25, 26. But you get me? I'm going to come here, get exposed.
Man United is not a stepping stone club, bro.
But they'll turn into that. They're not a stepping stone club.
Bro. You go there, all right, yeah. Look what happened to Sancho. He went there as young youth. And Sancho went there with a mad rep. Just come from, Dortmund, looking crazy. And then he just looked dead there, bro.
Yeah, but he didn't come from Dortmund. He was at City first, though.
Yeah, I know he was at City first, but he come from Dortmund, innit? When he came from Dortmund, he was on fire. Yeah. It's not like he was doing stuff. Went to Man United.
Yeah.
Quiet.
What happened to the Arsenal guy? Sanchez. Is it Sanchez? Alexis Sanchez.
Alexis.
Oh, are you going back that far?
But it's been happening.
I know, so I'm saying.
It's been happening.
If you got anything about you, would you want to go Man United?
Money.
Man, it's been a big club, bro.
I know it's a big, but bro, if you think about your career, you can't always just think money. Your career.
Bro,
Look at these guys.
So why did Duran just go to Saudi?
Yeah, there's obviously be certain people.
Exactly, bro. So there's going to be a certain number of man.
What certain player? But what? All right, out of the players you want, you think all these players are all going to go Man United right now?
So why did that?
Top choices.
So the same defender that went there. What's his name? That's going to go with Real Madrid.
Euro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Man United went in for the bid. Man United
money. Because they
Real
put up
Madrid was trying to get him for free. Real Madrid was trying to get him for free.
But they put up the 50 M's. Oh yeah, money.
Yeah, but I'm saying, bro, if you got a choice to go somewhere else and Man United, bro, like for your career, if you got real advisors with you, they might advise you saying no.
I hear that, bro.
Man United's a mess. Right now, Man United's a mess. You don't know where they're going right now. The manager's a mess. The team's a mess. They're in chaos right now. Like your career can get lost. Your career can get lost right now if you go Man United. You don't know what's going to happen. That's the same thing was happening with us about 20 years ago, bro. Same thing was going for us. We couldn't get the top players because Liverpool were a mess, bro. You're getting Chelsea getting players before Abramovich's money. Chelsea were getting players before Liverpool because we was a mess, bro. Never ever see that in my life. Players going to Chelsea before Liverpool. That's mad.
Yeah, that's
That was
wild.
mad. You get me? And then I'm seeing players that we linked with going Chelsea before us, bro. And this can easily happen to Man United right now, bro. But
I don't
if
know,
my
man.
son
Not
play
yet.
football,
Not yet. Not yet,
bro,
man.
I wouldn't advise
I
him
don't
going
think
Man
yet.
United. I
Not
wouldn't
yet.
advise him.
Not
I'd
yet.
rather my player.
I don't
I'd rather
think
my
yet.
son
I know
go
what you're saying. I
to
know what you're
Brighton or
saying.
something.
In my mind, I'd think why would I go Man U because like everyone that's gone there, it ain't really worked out. But then on the next level, I'd think, bro, if they're gonna show me that sort of money and my agent's gonna tell me over here, they're gonna give my agent a nice little P as well. We're gonna end up there, bro.
Yeah, obviously, if you got that, to me, if I got no option, I'm going Man United. Wait. But if a Brighton came in for me and a Man United comes for me,
Even your
right now
club,
I'm going Brighton. I'm going
even your
Brighton.
club,
Bro.
man, you normally pay like a little 20 million, 50 million more than what you're actually really worth. So your club's already gonna accept the offer. So they're gonna put it to you like, bro, you're gone already, bro.
No, brother, I know, but
That's
I'm
how
saying
they
if you
work
had
the
a,
thing, bro.
my thing is if you got a choice, not if the club sends you there. That's not my thing. I'm saying if you got a choice, like if you can go to a Brighton, look brilliant, and then your next move is to a team. Nah, you show yourself at Brighton. If you show yourself at Brighton or a team like that, you're gonna get another move. You go to Man United, like you don't know what's gonna happen, bro. You don't know where your career is gonna go right now.
No, 100.
You might get left in a new manager might come in, like Ten Hag signed me this year, next year he's gone. Now this manager don't want me. What, bro? If you don't know how long this manager gonna be here, a next manager with a new formation can happen next year. You don't know, bro. That's how.
I know what you
That's
mean. You're talking about more. Yeah, more like what's the word I'm looking for? Like something a bit more sustainable and a bit more
yeah,
like
bro.
longevity. Like you go to Brighton, you know what you're getting.
And whatever manager Brighton gets in, if they sack the manager, you know it's gonna be the same sort of thing. They're gonna get a same sort of manager, a young up and coming manager who needs to prove his point and he's gonna play football. That's what Brighton do. Man United, they've just had a manager that played 4-4, whatever, and another one's got 3-5.
Bruv,
You don't.
that's
If they
what I'm
sack
saying.
him, where are they gonna go to next?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm thinking they're gonna keep signing these young players. So if they keep doing this bloody Wheel of Fortune shit that they're doing with the managers, they're gonna have to they're gonna have to leave some space to sell the youngsters that they buy. You can't just keep buying ready-made. You can't keep doing Casemiro's. That's a one-off.
No, that's done. I think them days are done with that. I think that's done. That's not sustainable.
I don't even know what that's mad.
Casemiro was probably their best midfielder. He was probably their best midfielder at the time, anyway.
Yeah, but they can't afford to pay a 30-year-old. Oh, 70 million for 30-year-old and put on 300 bags a week, and then, bro, a 30-year-old. Bro, come on, man.
There's no resale. There's no resale.
70 million. Is it 70 million they bought him for? That is.
There's no resale.
It's crazy.
Bro, and that's how they was run. But now, obviously, they've got. I hear it. Everything's changed now.
Don't forget, Man United is still one of the biggest clubs in the world. As you say, they're still making more money than us. You get me? So they ain't there yet.
No, of course they're the biggest club in the world. They're one of the big. Of course they are, bro.
There's going to be a lot of people.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying
there's going to be a lot more people that would want to go there than a lot of people. A lot less people that will.
Bro, of course. What I was alluding to is if you got real advisors and you got a choice of where to go. Like obviously, if Man United going through, obviously go Man United. It's a big club. But if you got real advisors looking after your career, bro, and you got a choice to go to certain clubs or Man United, now it's a real question now. Before it won't be a question, you just go Man United. Now you got to question yourself now. Think, you know what? Me going Man United or me going Nottingham Forest or Brighton or something like that. Is it really that clear cut to go Man United now? For my career. That's what you got. These are the questions you got to be asking. So, because if it was your son, he's choosing what teams, you got to give your son the best advice you can give him. Get the money. Think about your longevity in your career. Because if you go Man United and it deads off, you could be sitting in Man United, and then no progress happens. Now you're going division below now. You ain't been playing for how long? That can happen.
Sancho got back. Sancho was in the training. Was out for like a year.
Exactly, bro.
That's mad.
So I'm saying, if you don't see you for a year, that's it. That could be the end of your career. Your Premiership career could be over, just like that. Now you're playing lower league football now, bro. Not lower league, but in Championship or in a different French league now. That can happen, bro. So it is what it is, man. But you know, like you said, Man United is still a big team, so I don't think that'll be the be all and end all right now. But it's heading that way. Where question has to be asked.
Definitely heading that way. My question I'm asking is: have you lot in the chat subscribed and liked the video? That's what I want to know.
That's the
Have
question.
you lot subscribed? That's what I'm
That's
gonna
a
start
genuine
doing. I'm
question.
gonna start doing every stream. Yeah, I'm gonna say to him, "Have you subscribed? If you haven't, tell me what the reason is and why you wouldn't."
And we'll
I'm on that.
discuss it. We'll discuss it.
We'll
discuss
discuss
why
it.
you
But say no,
unsubscribed.
no,
They
I don't like. I don't like
they
Ish.
must
I
be
don't like man
subscribers.
with dreads. Or I
Yeah.
don't like. I don't like D. I don't like D.
Not like
You know,
me because I thought, yeah, I'll hear it. I want to hear the reason why.
tell me the reason why you ain't subscribed, fam. What's going on?
They must have subscribed.
Man, you should be happy, man. Inside, not outside.
Inside, doing a
Inside.
thing. You get me? That's what we're doing, bro. You get me?
But
What do you think?
we're
What do
gonna
you think
go on.
about City though going forward? What where are
City.
they at?
They got Pep there, man. They're not. They're in a. I think some of their buyers this January seem a bit panicky now, though.
Bro, it feels like they're
Kusanov
getting a
and
transfer.
Mamouche, and it's just a lot of like. Let's just buy a lot of.
They got
players.
Pep there, but what's Pep doing? What's Pep doing?
Nah, he's won 4 in a row, bro.
Bro, it
I
feels
hear
like
that
they're going to get a
respectfully.
transfer embargo. That's what it feels like to me. They're trying to stockpile. Just in case we get a transfer embargo and we can't buy no one, let's get players in now. Because
But
yeah,
even
it's
what they're
looking peak
buying,
upside.
they ain't buying to win. What they
It's
buying?
youngsters, bro. It's youngsters, bro. They're buying youngsters. The next up and coming, whatever. Like, so you're giving these youngsters and throwing them in the deep end. You throw him in, made his debut, made a mistake, now you're not playing him. Like, that's going to be messing up for your confidence, bro. Anyway, I don't mind. Good. I don't care. Anyone that goes Man City, I'm on that. Like, yeah, you know what you're going for. Pep's a narcissist, so that's your business.
I know.
I think a lot of them will go there just to play under Pep, just to see what it's like, innit?
Of course,
well.
bro. Pep's got that lure. He's the top manager in the world.
No, I do.
Who
Like you
says
said,
no?
see, like you said with Amarin, I know like Arsenal looked good today, but even Arsenal didn't really like get into like proper like 4th or 5th gear.
No, we didn't.
City just looked dead, bro. Dead.
You got
They got Bernard Silva and my man in midfield.
Kovacic.
Like what against Partey?
What is that?
And like what is that?
And Rice.
That's a
Odegaard.
bully.
Then
It's
you
a
got
bully
Foden running
team.
around. Foden, like them man were just hunting down Foden. I thought sorry for
It's
Foden.
a
I think that
bully team.
Foden Saka debate's over, you know.
Bro, that wasn't a debate in the first place, bro. That wasn't a debate. I don't know why people was doing that debate.
They were hunting down Foden like it was like he was like a gazelle, lions. It was
Bro,
mad.
Arsenal said to them, today is the day. Yeah. We ain't Gabriel.
But it was a
after that
gentleman's.
first
It was a
goal,
gentleman's.
after
It
the
was a
first
gentleman's
goal.
whitewash. You give me one little goal. I'm not gonna touch you up properly. I'm just gonna rough you up. I'm gonna give you a little
see what
headlock.
Gabriel was on?
They gave him a
Gabriel's
loogie.
not on.
Early.
He's not on messing around with you, lot. Gabriel's a warrior.
Gabriel said, yeah. I don't forget what happened last game.
Lewis Kelly as well. Look at Lewis Kelly as well.
I know. Haaland's eyes, bro.
That's why I said he's man of the match. That's why I said he's man for that
I
celebration.
like all them mind games. I want them
That
mind
celebration.
games.
That's man of the match. He's a bad man for that.
Yeah, it's
Bad
building.
man.
You know what it is as well? Do you know what I like about it as well? It's building. Like, you know, like back in the day, you had these intense rivalries, and that's what it's building again. Like, this is what it was. This is what football's about, fam. They're taking all the emotion out of the game. They're taking all the emotion out of the game, and this is what it was about. This is what it was for. You know, like this Haaland versus Gabriel thing, it's going to become a big thing in a couple of years. You know
that's what I tried to get at just the other day when he's doing his show. He's talking about that there's not a lot of hate in football no more.
I would need it back.
But I said because when you're not winning, you don't hate no one, innit, bro? As your team's not winning, there's no hate.
I need it back because this Haaland thing was first we started with Van Dijk. Then Haaland gave Van Dijk some nice compliments. And I thought, then it fizzled off. Now it's Haaland against Gabriel. That's the future.
And Skelly. And Skelly's involved.
Yeah, Skelly's on it. Skelly put himself in it. He said, you know what?
It's a big deal, bro. That's what football's about, fam. All of this sitting in the things, shaking hands in the tunnel on the way in.
Exactly.
Pep's giving Cole Palmer
You need more man like that. You need more man like that.
Advice after the game, bro. You see that? I hate when Pep does that. Pep done it to one of our players once. I thought, get this off.
Boy, could you imagine Pep doing that to Roy Keane?
Roy Keane will tend to piss off.
It's not going to happen. Vieira and them.
He won't even do it. He won't even do it. Roy Keane's not even
Roy Keane would have slapped.
Roy Keane's not even talking to his own countrymen in the changing room. Like, he's not in the tunnel. He told Gabriel, don't talk to them.
But Lewis Skelly and Gabriel have got that mentality, though.
That's what you need, bro.
They've got
Yeah,
that
could you see
mentality.
when
still.
you even see when Haaland tried to help him up, tried to help up
No,
Gabriel?
no. He said,
No, that's
no.
not what happened. He said that's not what happened. He said to
He
him
put
to
his
go
hand
get
out.
my. No,
Go
no,
and
no,
get
no,
my
no.
boot. He said, go and get my
Yeah,
boot. He didn't get it.
he
He
boot
put his
come off.
hand out,
Yeah,
and Gabriel didn't put his
Haaland
hand
come back
out.
over. Like they tried to put
Pick him
Haaland
up.
tried to put his hand out to help him. Gabriel, no, don't help
Yeah,
him.
You
yeah.
didn't get my boot. You didn't get my boot. Piss off.
That's real.
I want that. That's what I need in football, bro. All this, everyone's going, oh, friends. Oh, no. I've had enough of this friend rubbish, man. My team, we want to beat your team, and I want you to die. That's what I'm on. You get me? Everyone's friends and that.
Easy,
Raving
Mike
out.
Tyson. You want to eat his kids? You want to eat man's
Oh,
kids?
you're
and
going
that?
too far. No, I want him
That's
to crash and burn. I want it back to
Easy,
old
bro.
school. You
That's
get me?
what's to
Yeah,
die.
there's no rival. I feel like this is like it's entertaining now. You know, so even Gary Neville got involved in it, saying, "Yeah, Haaland should go and celebrate in Gabriel's face and all that." So
Yeah,
make
that's
sure
what I
when Man
need.
United are playing, say the same thing. You get me?
Hey, big up
I was
Aaron
telling you
London
lot
in the
about
chat.
Timber.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, big up Aaron. Yeah, bro.
Big up
Listen, me
Aaron
and Dean.
London. Man said he wants about Timber, world class Timber.
I told
Big
these
up
man
my
about
cousin
Timber.
Timber, innit? Big up my cousin Timber. Remember him, Dean?
Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. That's the only person I
Timber.
could name Timber. Timber.
That's his whole name.
Timber.
Bro, I told Dean. I had an argument with Dean about Timber ages ago. Dean, and I might pull that one back up, fam.
What was the argument? Well, tell me the argument. What was the argument back again? Go
The
on.
argument was I said to you, yeah, that like obviously you can't call him world class because he hasn't done it for long enough, like with Trent. But if you're talking about the best right backs, Trent and Timber are both up there together. And you said Timber is a standard right back like Wan-Bissaka.
I said Trent is better than Timber.
No, you didn't say that. That's not.
You told me that.
They're the same
Timber's better
level.
than Trent.
I said they're the same level.
Did you say that,
they're
Dean?
not the same level.
They are the same level.
They're not the same level. Trent and
They're
Timber's
not
not
the
the same level. They're not the same level, bro. They're nowhere near. I've never heard anyone say that Timber's generational or nothing like that. They cannot be the same level.
100% they're the same level. 100%. If you had Timber in your team now, it would make no difference. And it's Trent's there.
Oh, be serious.
I'm being very serious. If
No,
Timber's
no,
playing in your
no,
team
no,
now,
He's not being serious. He's not being serious.
do you watch Timber play?
Of course I watch Timber. Do you watch Trent play? Trent brings you more stuff.
No, he doesn't.
More stuff. Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Trent's got better passing. That's what he's got better.
More assists, everything. Does
No,
everything.
he's got better passing and better crosses and stuff like that. Timber's got better dribbling. Timber's better defensively. Timber's better. He's stronger. He's better. Like he can play more positions. Timber's all round.
I don't need Trent to play more positions. I need to play right back where he plays. What do you mean more positions?
Yeah, but I'm saying Trent is brilliant at what he does as a right back. Yeah, but Timber is an overall better player than Trent.
No, he's not.
Trent is an attacking fullback, isn't
No,
it? Timber can
no,
do
no.
everything.
Timber's not a better player than Trent.
No.
Let's be serious. He's not a better.
Plus,
If you say
how
he's a
I
better
see it-
defender, I'll
how I
have
see
that.
it,
If you say he's a better defender,
Timber's a
I'll
better
have
right
that.
back. Timber's a better right back. Trent's a better football player.
Yeah,
However
Trent's a
you
way
wanna
better
gauge-
footballer. I
No,
can't
but
really say
Dean,
he's better
no, but
footballer.
I'm not even arguing against Trent. Trent's world class as well. But Dean was trying to say that Timber is not even close to Trent. That was his argument. They're not
I
even
said
close.
that Trent is here and Timber's below him. That's
No
what I
way.
said.
No
Of
way.
course he's below him. How can
You
you
don't
say
watch
that
Timber. You don't watch
Timber
Timber.
is the same level? You said Timber's the same as Trent. That's mad to me.
Definitely the same level.
He's not.
Bro, shall I be honest, Dean?
I don't want to talk to you, to be honest.
Shall I be
You might
honest?
not-
Shall
you
I be
might-
honest?
This might be your last. Depending on what you say next, it might be your last show.
Yeah, be honest,
Last
bro. Be honest, bro.
This could be your last show if you say something stupid now. So I know
Be
you're
honest,
capable.
bro.
He's been smoking weed. It's anything possible now.
Bro, I'd rather have Timber.
I mute him.
What I'm
Mute him, take him
saying.
off.
Not
Take
like
him off the
that,
screen.
not like that,
No,
not
no,
like
get
that.
off.
No.
Now I know it's your last.
I'm
last
saying,
No.
This is your last time on it.
You know
It's your
what
last time
you're
on
See,
it.
but look, now see all the things that we cuss Trent or that Trent gets cussed about. Those are the things that Timber's really good at. But then even him going forward, he ain't half bad. He ain't
He's
he ain't
cold
nowhere.
going forward, bro.
Huh?
You know how good he is going forward.
Ish. Just say.
Bro, he's a better defender than him.
Just
If
tell
you're
the
right back, you're
chat
part
it's
of the
been a nice
defense.
time.
So
Just tell to
Bobby-
the chat. Just talk to the chat and say, you know what? It's been nice. It's been nice while it lasted. But you won't see me again. Yeah.
What you
Don't
get yourself
worry.
upset about?
Because I can't. I knew Ish was going to say something. He's had a couple
No,
of
bro,
suits.
I
he's
understand.
watching
I
stuff.
understand.
Oh,
I understand.
No,
watching
Ish is
understand.
saying stuff.
But
You don't
You
know
don't
Ish.
watch Timber play. You don't
He's
watch
had a
Timber
couple
play.
of suits. He can say anything now.
Dean don't watch
Trent's
Timber.
more like a wing. Trent's more like a wing back.
No,
He
Ish
ain't,
needs
he
a
ain't
break.
like a right back.
Ish
Dean
needs
don't
a
watch
break.
Timber play. That's what it is. He don't watch Timber
Ish
play.
needs a break. That's the problem. He
Anyone
needs a
that
break.
Timber plays up against, he locks them down. Trent don't lock anyone
Fine.
down.
That's fine.
Trent's an assist.
Fine.
Trent's an attacking guy that gets you goals and assists.
Yeah,
He
he's a
doesn't
modern
lock
fullback.
down his
He's a
right hand
modern
side.
fullback, bro. Modern fullback.
He doesn't
That's
lock
what
down his
everyone
right hand side.
wants.
Bro,
He does.
Timber
He does
is-
everything what everyone does now. He can do anything.
Timber can do everything. Everything, bro.
I hear your
Timber
thing
can do
though. I
everything. He
hear
can
it.
play centre back, bro.
You
Midfield.
keep on
He's
saying he
bad.
can play centre
He's
back.
bad.
What is
He's
that got to
bad.
do with a right back? I want my right back to be right back only. I don't need him to play left back.
I
But
don't
then-
understand why you keep saying the same thing. I
But
don't
you keep on
understand.
telling me this. You keep on telling me the same thing. He can play centre back and right. What's that got to do with right back?
Bro, the same way Miles Lewis Skelly can play left back and midfield. That's why you would
What's
pick him
that got
first.
to do with anything?
Everything.
You're talking about Timber and Trent being right backs. You're telling me that Timber can play, but that's got nothing to do with right back.
Of course
It's
it
about
does.
a right back. Why?
Because I'm talking about as a player who he said he'd rather have Timber in his team. That's the whole reason why.
But I'll tell you
That's
something else
him.
though. I'll tell you something else. If Trent was in your team would be way better.
No, they wouldn't.
They would, bro.
No, we
Bro, 'cause
wouldn't.
the way you lot play high defensive.
No, we
not
wouldn't.
defense-
We'd be worse defensively,
Bro,
bro.
he'll create. Saka will score
You're
more
better
goals.
attacking. You
No,
score
that's
more
You'll
not-
goals.
be way better
we
attacking.
wouldn't.
But
Yeah,
you'll
you
get
would.
crosses in the
Don't
box
tell me
now.
that
You'll
we'd be
get
better
crosses,
at
bro.
How
Bruv,
can you tell
get
me that we'd be
crosses.
better with Timber, but you wouldn't be better with Trent? And then the same
No,
level.
he said that's not what he said. He said if
No, I
Timber
said
was-
if Arsenal got Trent, they'll be way better.
No, we wouldn't though, because our defense would be worse.
No, but you don't
Your
you
attack
don't
will
worry
be
about
better.
your defense.
Your
Your
attack
defense
will
is
be
like
better.
you don't have to worry about your
Our
defense.
team is based on defense first.
That's
our
what I'm
defense
saying,
will
bro.
be better.
So you become better
wouldn't be
because
better. We'd be
you'd have
worse.
another because you have another attacking player. You become
No,
better.
we'd be worse. We'd be worse.
But the
Timber's
same
already-
if we had Timber, we'll be worse.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be better.
Yes,
No,
we
we'll
will.
be better. We'll be better.
You'd be
Defensively,
better.
we'll be better.
Why would you be better?
Defensively.
Bro, Timber
Oh,
can
Ish,
do.
Ish. I'm not talking right now. I'm not talking to
Bro.
Ish. Yeah, why are we better?
See, what you're not understanding is, let's imagine Trent, let's say he's 100 attacking, yeah? Timber is 95 attacking. Yeah? Trent defending, Timber defending, let's say he's 100 defending. Trent is like 50 defending compared to Timber. That's the
Hold on.
difference.
Timber attacking is nowhere near Trent attacking. Are you crazy?
No.
Oh, do you know how good he is at attacking, bro? You
I
don't
don't
watch
care
him.
how good. He's nowhere near Trent's
You
level
don't
of
watch him.
attacking.
You don't watch him. You don't watch him.
Well, he can't put a cross like Trent. He can't pass like Trent. There's nothing he can do
Bro,
like
he
Trent.
can't
going
pass
forward.
like Trent. Timber.
Timber can't pass
No,
like
he
Trent.
can't,
No,
he can't,
he
he
can't.
can't.
Bro, he can't. What are you talking about? You're talking about long balls. You're talking about long
Trent can
balls.
take free kicks. He can score free kicks as well. It's not just he can.
Well,
There's
you know,
stuff he
you
can
know-
do that Timber can't do.
You don't
Let's
watch
get
Timber.
into it.
Timber's the reason when we play Timber and they do their 1-2s and all of that stuff. That's his forte. He's a
1-2s.
footballer.
I'm talking about Trent can pass it from here to East Ham and put it on your toe.
Wow.
Believe me, I'm saying. You're talking about
Trent is a better passer than Timber, innit? I'm not denying that. But what I'm trying to explain to you is Timber on the ball is as good as any fullback I've seen. You don't watch him.
You don't watch Trent.
Oh, bro.
You're talking about Timber
you don't watch
can
Timber.
pass
You don't
like
watch Timber.
Trent.
You don't watch him. Just say you do you
No,
actually
just-
watch? How many
just say
times? How many
Trent.
times have you focused on Timber in a match? How many times have you watched?
Bro,
him?
I've watched Arsenal. Why must I focus on Timber? It's not
That's
like
what
him
I'm
to
saying. So I'm
match
saying
time.
the next game we play, watch Timber.
I can't
make
just
it-
watch Timber.
Make
You can
no,
watch.
but
Just,
make
you can
it-
watch Trent because
Oh, you're not
Trent's
listening.
entertaining.
You not gonna listen or what?
You should watch.
Make it a thing.
What's
Make
that on
it a thing.
Netflix? Have you seen that on Netflix? Watch Timber. Have you seen that? Have you watched?
I can't believe what he's.
Make
I
it a
think
thing,
Timber's.
make it a
Listen,
thing.
Timber's good.
Watch it.
No, I'm not lying to no one.
No, you
Timber's
don't. You
good.
don't watch him. You can't judge because you don't know.
How can you say I don't watch him? You don't watch Trent then? You're telling me Timber
I've
can
watched-
pass like Trent?
I've watched Trent for
crazy.
years. He can't pass. He can't pass like Trent. I'm saying when we're doing 1-2s and Timber is the type of guy. He gets the ball. He will dribble past 2-3 players. He's one of them. He's like a winger.
But you're saying that now. What you're saying to me, Timber's better than Trent because you're saying Trent's level of defending is 50 while Timber's
No,
100.
I can't say Timber's better than Trent because
but
Trent's
you
done it for
said-
longer.
No, but you
Trent's
know,
done it
but
for-
you said, but you're saying that Trent going forward's 100 and Timber's 95.
Are you let me
That's
say
crazy
it?
to me.
No, it is.
But
It's not
but
crazy
he-
if you watched him.
No, but you're saying that Trent's defending is 50, Timbers is 100, and Trent going forward is 100, and Timber's 95. So you're saying Timber's better than Trent then?
I'm saying Timber's an all-round player is better than Trent. But what Trent has got is longevity. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Forget longevity. I'm saying right now, so Timber's better than Trent right now.
If Reece James and Trent Reece James was still playing, he would have been better than Trent. It's only because he's injured all the time.
That's a big thing. That's like me saying
Trent doesn't even get Trent wasn't even playing ahead of Reece James in the England
Man
team.
said is Timber better than Ola Aina.
I'm not listening to him. He's
That's
rubbish. He
the
doesn't
chat.
watch Timber either.
That's the chat. That's the chat, bro. That's the
He doesn't
chat.
watch Timber either. He doesn't watch Timber. If you actually watch Timber and that next game,
No,
watch
Timber's
Timber.
Timber's a bad
what's
man.
Timber? Timber's a bad man. I'm not lying to Tim. I know he's a bad man.
But actually watch him properly, and you'll see how good he is attacking. You'll be like, oh, you know what?
How
I don't know
good
he's
he
that
is.
good
I watched
attacking.
him today. I know how good he is,
But
bro.
not see today. He was more in the
Not today,
Yeah,
defense.
but you know why I say? Do you know why I say that as well? See, like the way that Trent plays in the slot system, it ain't the same as the Klopp system.
I know that.
He was doing bits and bobs and He was doing next stuff.
Doing bits and bobs and bits. I know, and you got to remember, it's not just. He's got a goal for it as well, Trent. He's
Exactly.
a goal for it.
More than Timber.
Of course, he's more than Timber, bro. He's a goal for it.
Yeah, he's a goal threat more than Timber on in terms of shooting, but Timber's more of a goal threat from crosses. Timber's got his goals from crosses.
Stop talking about your set plays. Get crosses out of it. Get
What do
crosses
you mean
out
don't
of it.
talk about your set plays? Timber scores
Wow.
headers.
Timber scored. How many goals Timber scored?
Oh no, Timber's always getting chances from headers. Always.
But
Yeah,
even
that's-
that,
He's one of our threats from attack.
But
Trent sits outside
scores
the
free
box.
kicks.
But
Trent scores free kicks.
Dean, Trent sits outside the box now when we got crosses because he ain't been taking the crosses. What? So he's more. Trent just is more of a threat than Timber. What? You got Trent outside your box when I got free kicks.
What do you mean?
No, Trent scores goals in it. In case you didn't know, Trent scores goals. Like
scores
from outside the
goals.
box, he scores goals,
Trent,
and he scores free kicks. Oh, you know he scores free kicks as well, innit?
Doesn't score that many free kicks.
But he does score free kicks, don't he?
But how many scores? One or two? How many free kicks?
Not
has he scored?
one or two. One or two.
How many?
He scores about three a year. I'll give you like about 3 a year, 3 a season.
How many free kicks has he scored?
Three
About
seasons.
he scores free kicks.
How about he scores one? How many goals has Timber scored? You said me Timber scores. How
No,
many
I'm
goals he
saying
scores?
Trent is obviously a better in terms of attacking prowess. He's obviously better, but I'm saying Timber is nowhere near as far away from Trent attacking than Trent is defending for Timber. That's the
Have you
point I'm
seen,
making.
that's what I'm saying. You ain't watched Trent this season. Trent's defending
my
got
days.
much better.
Well,
He's got much better than usual.
You know, Trent and Timber got the same goals this season, by the way. But Dean doesn't watch Timber. He thinks he knows. He just says things without saying it.
I hear it. I like the way you. I like the ones you bring up. I like the ones.
Yeah,
You
he
bring
put-
up.
yeah,
I know, I hear it.
On
You
fact,
wanna
Trent
bring up
sinister.
has less goals than Maguire for England because these men think Trent scores every game. I don't
Oh, you know what? Bring up the ones. Bring up the ones you want to bring up.
This nonsense. Timber is not a threat compared to Trent. What are you talking? Not a threat from what? Timber's in the box when we take corners, bro.
Bob, we're talking about corners. This guy talking
Timber
about
is funny.
corners.
He's the real deal, especially defensive. But going forward, can't test him when it comes to passing, shooting, set pieces. His passing is brilliant. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't test Trent's passing. Let's be
No,
serious.
Trent's passing is better, but Timber's passing is also
No,
extremely
it's not
brilliant.
better. It's crazy. Way better. Way better.
I don't know. You don't watch-
No, he's waiting. But no, it is.
It's way better. I'm not discussing that. It's different. It's different. We know it is.
Bro, you said the same thing over and over again.
But I don't understand why you're dismissing it.
You said the same thing over and over. You said the same thing over and over again. You're saying the
But
same
you're
thing.
saying it's not.
He's a better passer. He's a better passer in terms of long passes and stuff like that. Is he better at short passing than Timber? Because I would say no, he ain't.
Why?
Of course he
Trent can't do shit.
You don't watch him. You don't watch him. Don't watch him.
Timber's a better shoot passer than Trent. He's the wildest thing I've ever
So I
heard.
can make a good long,
I can
like a
make
perfect
long
long
pass,
pass, but I
do
can't
short
make a
passes.
short one. That's
No,
mad.
Timber's passing is like
That's
1-2s.
crazy.
He's like a party from right back. That's how his
No,
passes
man.
are. He's like a 1-2 merchant.
So you think Trent can't do 1-2s?
He can do
Of course he
1-2.
can
I'm
do
saying
bro.
Timber is just as good at anyone at doing that. Is my point. You lot are saying it like say Trent is like because he's good at this. There's people that are as good as Trent on the ball, like people like De Bruyne and people like that.
I like that. You're comparing
know.
Trent with De Bruyne. I'm not comparing Timber's passing with De Bruyne.
World class technicians.
So what about
No, that's
Trent defending?
good,
Who's better at defending?
Timber?
Timber's better than defending.
How
not
much
saying
better?
not.
How much better at defending is he?
Not way better. Not way better. How
Not
you're
way
going.
better.
Not way better. How
Nah,
you're going.
he is.
He's like triple the time.
Timbers got defend.
Bro, Timber's like 3 times better than Trent at defending, bro.
As I'm saying, Trent's 5 times
Oh,
better
but
passes than Timber.
D, see like Trent, even he grew up playing in centre midfield, isn't it? So he's not a think first defensive player. With Timber, he loves defending. He like that. That's what he thrives on. But he's also good going forward. You get me?
Bro, man said, short passing, my grandma can do that too. Right back, set pieces and long passing. As a right back, Timber is clearly better. Timber's a better short passer, better ball carrier, better defender, better composed when under threat. Definitely.
That's fine.
Definitely. Trent is better at shooting, crossing, and long balls. He ain't better at
That's
nothing else
fine.
than Timber.
That's fine. So Timber's better than Trent now, yeah?
The only reason why I would say Timber's not better than Trent is because Trent has done it for longer. If they started at the same time,
Forget longer. I'm saying now, right now, Timber's better than Trent.
Oh,
Forget longevity.
I'm picking Timber over Trent all day long.
Now I'll ask you who's better.
Timber's better than Trent.
Okay, fair. That's why I need to hear.
The reason why Timber's not world class, he hasn't done it long enough.
But Trent's world class.
Trent is world class.
But Timber's not. But Timber's better than Trent.
Oh, Timber's playing at a world class level, but you can't class him as world class yet because it's a longevity. It's not hard to understand.
No, it's hard to understand. If someone that's not world class is better than someone that's world class in the same position, I find it hard to understand.
That's mad still.
But Isha, you would have Trent over Timber over Trent. Why?
That's Ish's preference. That's his preference.
Don't say that's Ish. You like I said.
You said it. It's your fault. That's why it's your last show.
For all the things that Trent's not good at, I understand you. I'll take Timber.
Okay, so what is Trent better at Timber at apart like shooting, crossing, long ball, long
but
passing?
the way that the modern that Klopp was having him play and the way that we
he
used
ain't.
him,
He's not better
He's
than
better at
Timber
football.
No, he ain't.
remember Danny Alves? He's like the new Danny Alves, Trent. But you have Lilian Thuram or Danny Alves. Who do you really want?
You're not going
to
remember Timber in years to come. You remember Trent, though. That's what I'm saying. You definitely remember Trent. Timber's not rememberable. You're not going to remember him. You're not going to remember Trent. You're going to remember Trent for years to come. You're not going to say, "Oh, Timber's the best right back in the Premiership" for years. They might say that about Trent.
There's no one better than Timber right back right now.
Okay.
Period.
Fair enough.
There's no one better than Timber right back right now.
All right.
Anyone that Timber plays against gets locked up, bro. He hasn't been.
Keep on saying that.
Oh, he hasn't been defeated yet.
Hasn't been defeated yet. That's
I'm
crazy.
telling you. I'm telling you. No, but Trent has been ripped to shreds loads of times by lots of different players. Like when Martinelli plays against Trent, he loves it. Like Semenyo destroyed Trent the other day. Every single time.
No, he never. Don't go on like he did. No, he never. He never.
Semenyo was destroying.
No,
Trent.
he never. He never destroyed him. He had a couple good runs at him.
Trent.
No. Couple good runs at him, and this is the time he didn't. Not this time. Couple good runs.
Bro, he was destroying
last
Trent.
season. Yeah. This time he had a couple good runs. He didn't destroy him. No chance. No chance.
So Trent doesn't get destroyed by left wingers.
And what do they do? You say he gets destroyed, but you gotta understand. Trent don't play the same role as Timber plays. There's a heavy role on Trent getting forward. Heavy role. That's why Penalty's on that side to cover Trent. Do you understand that? It's a whole different role.
They both play right back. They both play right back.
Two different roles. Your player plays right.
Oh, so not all of a sudden, when I said you Timber can play different positions, now you want to start bringing in.
No, it's the same position, but it's a different role. Trent's got a different role where he plays. It's not the same role you're playing. Your player not allowed to do what Trent does. Trent's allowed to do.
Timber's an attacking fullback. He's not a defensive fullback.
Trent is giving him the freedom to do what he wants.
Well, you don't
express yourself. You
don't
want Trent's outside the box, hanging around.
So
Timber. While you're attacking, Trent's the first forward still.
Timber's an attacking fullback, bro.
Trent's up front.
Dean, do you know how mad it is? See if Trent's in the Arsenal team, he'll have more touches than Odegaard.
Yes, of course he would. Trent would take games.
He's more creative than Odegaard. Put it that way.
No, he's more creative than Odegaard. I don't even make sense.
Of course he is.
Whoa.
How can you say he's not?
Look at the
Come on.
stats. Look at the
Be
stats,
more
bro.
creative than
Look at the
Odegaard.
stats. Look at the
Of
stats.
course he is, bro.
I'm telling you, Trent
Oh,
creates
fine.
more chances than Odegaard.
So why don't we play him in the 10?
I don't know.
If he's more creative than our one of the best 10s in the world, why don't you play him in the 10 then? Why you playing right back?
Why are you playing the 10? It's great.
What?
It's
No,
great.
why do you play him in the 10 then?
But I don't know. I
Exactly.
don't know. I
More
don't know.
creative than Odegaard is crazy.
I'm telling you.
He's a very good attacking and he's a creative right back. He ain't anywhere near the level of Odegaard creativity.
If you look at Odegaard and Trent, like in their career, like since Odegaard's been in the Prem, since Trent, who's in one season, what
Why are you narrowing it down to what suits your agenda? Like in one season,
in any season where Odegaard's had his most
scored
assists.
15 goals. Was it last year?
No, assist. I said assist. I said assist.
Oh, what?
Assist.
It suits you.
Oh, why has he got more assists than Odegaard? Why?
Who's got more?
Why does Trent get more assists than Odegaard?
Is there even any stats? He's just got a zoot in his hand. He's got any stats in his
Well,
hand?
I'm telling you, bro.
No, when you were talking about he wanted Timber before Trent, he didn't have a zoom in his hand then.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro. But
That's why I didn't want to talk to him. He's got a zoom in his hand. I didn't want to talk to him, but now he's got a zoom in his hand.
Seriously, he's just got no stats.
I've always got a suit in my hand.
If he was a guy that had
You hear that? He's got no stats now. But before, the stats were perfect.
Hey, no, but Bob,
Yeah,
don't you
10
remember when
stats.
Trent got like what 14 or 12 assists in one season? Has Odegaard ever done
I
that?
hate the way you said that. 14 or 12.
Dean has no
Crazy.
idea. Listen, we can't verify any of
No,
your
you say
facts.
12 or 14. I say it backwards.
Bro,
I
I
think
you
the
need
didn't
hand's
to
say
like
he said
Someone
that
like-
way, D. He
someone
said
like has-
he's got 14. He's got 14 or 12 assists. 14 or 12 is crazy.
not 12 or 14. I don't care. I say the
Ish,
other
you
way.
don't help my Ish. You don't help my points. You're kidding me.
I'm not trying to help your
What is
points. I'm
14
not
or
here to
12
help you.
assists? What does that mean?
What?
What does 14 or 12 assists mean?
Did it? 12 or 14. 12 or 14 then.
You can't be taken seriously no more. You said 14 or 12. You can never say something. He's either 14 or 12.
Robertson,
So I don't want
Robertson
exactly.
doing the
So I
same
don't want
thing.
it without pulling
No,
without
but
pulling out the
not
phone.
at Trent's level. Robertson was always about 5 behind Trent. Robertson was doing madnesses. Trent was doing setting up 20
What was
goals
that
a season.
season? What was that season though when you got more assists than De Bruyne in the league?
20 got 20. I think it was the 18, was it 18, 19 season?
More than 20.
I think he got 20 assists, bro.
See, I know I'm being kind. Sometimes has Odegaard ever got 20 assists in the Premier League?
So Trent can play number 10.
He didn't play number
Oh.
10. He didn't have to.
But
He
can he?
played. Of course he can. Why couldn't he?
Does Odegaard play number 10? Does Odegaard play number 10?
Of course he does. Where's he play then? Or you're gonna play right 8? You're gonna come with all that stuff.
I don't know where he plays. I don't know. But
Hold on,
why
wait.
do you get
Why do you think Trent can't play 10? Why can't he play Trent 10?
Oh, listen, I'm not saying that Trent can't play the 10. I'm not gonna get into that debate and start a new whole nonsense argument. What I'm saying is this: Trent is a top class right back. He's world class. He's done it for years. But
He's
you
not better
can't
than Timber.
compare. You can't compare Timber and Trent all round play, man.
I know,
compare.
but Trent's way better. I hear it though.
Trent is not way better than Timber. That's no one would say that. Only Liverpool fans would say that.
Only
Well,
Liverpool fans.
Dean just said it. My right back.
Ask Real
20
Madrid who
assists.
they'd rather have Trent or Timber. Ask them.
What do you mean? It's Trent's for free. They're taking
Even
him
if
for
it
free.
wasn't, all right, so if it wasn't for free, you think they would have Timber before Trent still?
I can't answer that. I'm not Real Madrid. I don't know.
Oh, well.
Okay.
I can't answer that. I ain't got a clue. I just know Timber is as good as any right back right now. Period.
I hear it. No, there's no point in arguing because I know you love Timber. I hear it.
Timber's the best right back right now. There's not.
From
It's
see that he does that. He does that.
Who'd you take?
As
Van
I'm
Dijk or
finishing the
Saliba?
point. No, forget that. Forget that. This is what he
Van
does.
Dijk or
At the
Saliba?
point, no, forget that. As the point was finishing, he adds something right when everyone looks away. He said,
What is it?
he said he'd rather have Saliba. Then he said, oh, Saliba. No. Then he said, what's it called? Tim is the best right back anyway. While your back was turned, that's what he said. At that turn, he said he does that all the time. If you didn't hear it, I didn't hear it. I heard
Yeah, we meant to be redirected to Ches, man.
Oh my god! We meant to be on, bro. We went on too far. We meant to be jumping on Chess's stream.
Yeah, but obviously you got to do your home first. You got to make sure you're home.
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course, he knows that.
Make sure you're home
knows
first.
that,
But you know, if you lot are not liked, you lot are not subscribed, you lot are on some jolting.
But you know what we need to do on the real one here? See, when we first started and we was doing all the debates about these players and that players. We need to start doing them sort of streams again, like actual streams when we do this player against that player or teams against teams. We need to start doing them again, you know. Because you know what?
Yeah.
There's a bit of passion in there. I realized that's what I've been missing. I've been missing that fire.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Get me.
But yeah, this is gonna redirect to Ches, isn't it? So obviously gonna read that up.
You get me?
But,
Big
yeah,
up,
man. Make sure you look, like and subscribe on your way out, man. You know how it goes, man.
Big up, man. Big up.
Love
Big
my
up the
G.
man, then big up peoples.